Supreme Christmas Day. Marty Supreme Christmas Day. Hey, Timothy, has anything interesting happened to you in your life the last couple months? Marty Supreme Christmas Day.
Marty Supreme. It seems like everywhere you go on social media, you see something about it. For months now, it's been heavily awaited by fans and people curious to see how good it is. From social media buzz to Timothée Chalamet even rapping, it seems like all I've been hearing for the past couple of months is Marty Supreme Christmas Day, Marty Supreme Christmas Day, Marty Supreme Christmas Day. Some have called it the movie of the year, and in today's video, I'm going to be taking you through my thoughts on it and answering whether this is the movie of the year. So before we get into any of the movie's major details, I just want to take a second to talk about the promotion. Because although technically it's not a major important factor in whether or not the movie's good, this has had some of the best promotion of not just any movie of the last 5 years, but maybe any movie of all time. I mean, from the promotion meeting Zoom call to the pop-up shops in New York that hold the famous Marty Supreme jacket that has gone insanely viral for how rare and hard to find it is, to even a few days ago, Timothée Chalamet literally became the first person to stand on the Sphere. Now, the Sphere's been around for over 2 years, and he's the first person to ever stand on it. Well, except for the workers and the people who built it. But you get the picture. The promotion was all about doing stuff that's never been done before, and that's exactly the idea of the movie, to dream big and chase things people say could never happen. I mean, they even got the blimp. When's the last time you saw something even important on the blimp, let alone a movie promotion? But yeah, I just wanted to mention that before we get into it, because, I mean, how could you not with this movie? For the last couple months, it's been anything anyone's talked about, at least in the movie industry. So the promotion team should definitely get a raise, because they're doing something right. Now, whether or not that's due to Timothy's geniusness that he showed on that Zoom call, or it's just their talent, I'll leave that up to you guys. But yeah, that's a perfect segue into the actual story part of the movie. Alright, so getting into the actual story, I remember when this was first announced, and to be honest, I thought the movie was about fashion. You know, like Devil Wears Prada or House of Gucci or something like that. And I was interested because, you know, Timothée Chalamet, A24, Safdie brothers, Tyler the Creator. How could you not be? I mean, the list goes on. And I wasn't really concerned about the story because I was just assuming it would be really good. And in fact, I didn't even know it was about ping pong until the marketing really started, which was only a couple months ago. Now, a lot of the time when I heard people talk about this movie, whether it be online or not, people I feel like were confused and were always saying how it's just a ping pong movie. And well, yes, that is true. Knowing the Safdie brothers, and most of the time in relation A24, nothing simple is really ever what it seems in their movies. We can see this in like Uncut Gems, where yes, Adam Sandler is a jeweler, but he's also a crazy gambling addict. So with everything, there's complications. And Marty Supreme is no different. It does the exact same thing. I would go so far to say ping pong is only like 30 to 40% of the whole movie. The rest is really just building chaos and suspense, which, again, if you know the Safdies, that's really going to happen regardless of what the movie's about. Now, as far as the actual themes and ideas of the story, I feel like it mostly got its point across, but some aspects I feel like felt a little rushed, where I think they should have placed a little bit more emphasis on those ideas, because without spoiling it, in the end of the movie, Marty has to make a really big decision, and I feel like they could have spent more time developing the two choices and what they both would mean for Marty, rather than other parts of the story that kind of just built chaos in the background. But everything flowed and worked really well together, and for your average, which it was really way above average, inspirational sports movie, it blew it out of the water completely. It was really amazing. So now I want to talk about the actual performances and the acting behind it. Overall, the acting was really amazing. Chalamet did incredible. It felt like you could really feel the like douchey cockiness he held throughout the movie, mixed with like the burning desire to chase his dreams and make everything right with the people he lives with back home and people he owes money to and all that stuff. Gwyneth Paltrow and Anessa Zion did amazing as well. I really thought when I first watched the trailer and heard the idea for the movie, Timothy would be the only real actor to focus on, but both of them did such an incredible job at showing their capabilities and temporarily sharing the spotlight in pretty much every scene they were in. So they both did very, very well. Kevin O'Leary was in this movie. That was kind of a surprise. especially since his character was way nicer than he seems like he is in real life. But regardless, he did really good. I mean, he was pretty funny in it, so good job to him, I guess. No hate. I can't hate on him. And finally, the performance that I was looking at and was waiting for. Tyler, the Creator, with his first role in any movie, he did amazing as well. I mean, everything with him and his character felt completely natural. To be honest, I hope he keeps shifting more into film because I think he'll really have a talent in it. I mean, even Wolf, there was like an alleged screenplay behind that. Never really went anywhere, but still. Yeah, I mean, just overall acting very, very well. Everyone who's in the story, even the people I didn't mention, they did amazing in their roles. It was just top tier acting. Everybody contributed well and did really well. So, which brings us to the final thing to talk about, and that is, how does this movie compare to the rest of the movies that came out this year? Now, I don't think it's a shock to say that this year has been one of the best movies, probably 2019. There is many awards to go around, and all for very different reasons. But how I would rank this movie compared to everything else that came out this year, starting off against One Battle After Another. One Battle After Another was very good. They're really hard to compare because I feel like One Battle After Another let the characters develop more, and I think that's just because it was longer. But Marty Supreme, I enjoyed the themes and ideas way more. Now, however, Sinners, I think, has some of the best ideas and themes I've ever seen in a movie, not just this year, but of all time. And that felt like such a specific, yet so much in one story happening at once, that it's hard to beat. So finally, bottom line, was this movie of the year? No, Sinners was better. Alright, that's going to wrap up the video today, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. I just want to do a quick video, just get it out, because I knew Marty Supreme was releasing Christmas Day. So yeah, have a Merry Christmas. I hope you enjoyed this. Let me know what you think if you see the movie. And yeah, have a good one, guys.